Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto from the video review. This time we have Nestlé KitKat Dark Mint. So basically, there's a few, I've reviewed a few of these lately, and essentially Nestlé KitKats, they have, in their multi-pack bars, they do a variety of different flavours. So they've got orange, cookies and cream, I think, what's the other one? Lemon drizzle as well as a new one they've done. Reviewed all those as well already. But this one is the dark mint flavour. So I don't know if it's actually... Well, I assume it would be dark chocolates because it's called dark mint, but we'll find out if that's the case. So normally all of Nestlé KitKats are generally milk chocolates. Generally, I think the cookies and cream one has a sort of weird hybrid going on between white chocolate and milk chocolate. But yeah, this one basically is their is presumably their dark chocolate with mint flavouring edition. Not limited either, I don't believe. So these ones they're here to stay for the foreseeable future. So for those of you who don't know what a KitKat is, it's basically, essentially, well in this case it's a two-fingered bar, and I think each finger comprises of wafer covered in milk chocolate, or dark chocolate in this case perhaps, and presumably flavoured with mint as well. And they have also the wafer in between, wafer inside is got sort of chocolate in between the different layers as well. So there we go. We've got a description on the back. So it says 9 bars of 2 crispy wafer fingers covered with mint flavoured dark chocolate. So there we go, 66%. So it's dark chocolate. Well, there we go as well. Actually, it says I've not noticed this before. It says I've noticed this, but it says 9. How could I not notice it? 9 bars. It's a new bigger pack. And I always thought maybe it was 2 extra because sometimes you have a little. This is the bit here on the edge symbolises the new size, the bigger size. But it's actually on the back. It says previously 8 KitKat 2-finger bars. And there's like a sort of there's like a sword there. You can see like the asterisk type of there. And on the back, I've got the little sword thing. Previously 8 times KitKat 2-finger bars. So there we go. Yeah. So essentially you've got the dark green motif here. So each one has a sort of different design here to symbolise the different type. This one you can see it's got like a sort of dark British racing green going on with this gold effect writing, which is quite nice, quite refined. Quite like that because obviously sort of dark chocolate and mint is an after dinner type affair, like after 8s for instance. Those chocolates you can get in those little sachets. Sort of like basically simulating that kind of typeface and design, isn't it really? But yeah, that's nice. It's got the usual stuff. I always mention this really, but it's got the Nestlé Cocoa Plan dotted around and fair trade here, up there, and then Cocoa Plan here. Now I did notice on my Smarties sharing block bar, they did have all this Cocoa Plan stuff written on it, but it didn't mention fair trade at all. And I think I've seen this before as well. So I don't know what the difference is between them, but presumably they're not one and the same, unless for some reason they've just not included the fair trade on the sharing bar of Smarties sharing bar. But it implies to me that if you saw something like that, you would assume something like that would go hand in hand with it, but maybe not. So be wary of that. And Nestle were lambasted. I think that's possibly the word. If not, let's just go with it. Lambasted about 10 or 15 years ago particularly by students when they didn't support fair trade. So I think that's why they've got Cocoa Plan everywhere. But if the Cocoa Plan and fair trade aren't one and the same, then it does make you wonder what on earth they're doing. If that's what they're trying to achieve. I was describing what KitKat was before. You can see a bit of a preview there with the inside, but that's basically what it looks like there. So there's 9 of them in this pack. And calorie wise, it's got 105 calories, 405 calories, 5.3 grams of fat, 2.9 of which are saturates. This is per serving, which is 1 bar, which is 2 fingers. So there we go. And it's got lots of other goodies on the back that I've never really mentioned before, any other ones, but it's got scan to learn more for nutritional environments and social aspects of this product, whatever that means. So you've got this QR code there you can scan, should you want to know social aspects of the products or further nutritional stuff. Okay. Right, so let's give it an open. So, like all these, shift that to one side. Yeah, so it's very subtle. They have a sort of quite a subtle way of packaging these. I can already smell the mint, by the way. Wow, it's really wafted up. I think possibly just as I opened the pack, but yeah. But they do have quite a subtle way of packaging these. You'd think that this would sort of curve around it. The green would curve around here and perhaps end at the bottom or something like that. But it kind of has this weird, what could only be perhaps be an arrow behind it. It's very angular. You can see that there. It's the same on the front as well, and the same with the other flavours, not just the green one. So you can see that sort of straight line there of the green. This sort of straight line at the top as well. It's just, yeah, it's just a bit odd, you know. I don't know. I'm not sure what I make of it really. It's quite a sort of weird. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. But it goes all the way around, as you can see, and then ends there. And it gives you the brief description on the back as well. 2 crispy wafer fingers covered with mint flavoured dark chocolate, 66%. Not to be sold individually. There we are. There we go. So, as I always say as well with KitKats, a while back, I think it's still in the 4-fingered variety that you get separately. You can buy like a 4-fingered one on its own. You can't generally buy the 2-fingered on their own, I don't think, anymore. Yeah, basically they don't come like this. They come sort of fully packaged, in a fully packaged, I guess, and you open it. And the foil is kind of on the reverse of this. And I think they tried to do the same affair with these a few years back. I think, anyway, and there was a bit of an outcry, oh, there's no foil on KitKats anymore. Because, of course, people remember this when they're younger, and they used to do things like, you know, wibble their, scratch the thing. Ooh, I've done it a bit too hard there. I've gone through the foil. But scratch it on the top and you'd reveal, you know, the KitKat logo underneath. All the contours of it and things like that. There you go, like the top one. If you could do it too hard like me at the bottom, you go through it. But it says my break at the bottom. You always have hashtag my break as the other one now. Don't normally go through like that. I've perhaps been a bit too rigorous, but but that's always been a problem. And I'm going to measure it before I open it up because I'm going to split it down the middle when I open it. But yeah, so it's only a thin layer of foil, so maybe a millimetre or so that you might lose, but not much. It's about 3.2 wide at the bottom, so at the top it's about 2.7, maybe 2.8, because of course you can see it's not straight at the sides there, so it curves up a bit. That's why it's different lengths, or widths. And then the lengthwise, it's about 9 centimeters. But at the top, lose a bit. It's about 8.6 now. Yes, there we go. And height wise, pretty much a centimeter. Yeah, so to open these, I had to figure this out. I couldn't remember. I thought I was trying to open them at the bottom when I was doing this a few weeks ago. I never used to do it when I was younger, but just if you get your nail and you scrape down the middle like that, and you can just pop them open like that. So there we go. Now I have a bit of foil there. So yes, so you can see that's the My Break one. You can see there, hashtag My Break. Twitter thing. Now the KitKats are quite prominent on Twitter, so just stick that in. I'm sure they'll get in touch. Wishing you a nice day. If you can see it there, just say My Break. You might be fine on the actual thing, but it just looks a bit, you know. There you go, My Break. We can't see it at all now. Anyway, trust me, it says My Break. Because the chocolate's a bit darker, and now you can see, there you go. KitKat on that one. Yeah, My Break on that one. There you go. There we are. So it does smell very minty. I like that. Let's give it a bit of a snap. So you can see there, yeah, you can see how much darker it is compared to the usual KitKat from that side of it. Very dark chocolate around the edge. You can see the KitKat layers there. I'll try and bring you up. So one here. So you can see there, it doesn't look too dark on the front of this on here. It's a lot darker here. You can see a lot darker. But yeah, you can see the clear there. It's not quite as defined, the layers between the wafer. Still defined enough, I guess, but you can see, you know, you can see sort of, it's not a straight line going all the way across the middle. And you can't really see two different lines, can you? Horizontal lines above it and below each other. You'll see one in the middle, and it's not very prominent. So, not really that strong, but it's enough. It's enough, I think. And this one, you can't really see much at all. Yeah, so it's a bit of a shame, but I've always found that to be the case with these. Never quite true to the packaging. There we go. Yeah, I think perhaps the wafer here is a bit sort of mingled in with the top of the chocolate, so that's why you can't really see it very well. One of the layers of chocolate between a wafer. But okay, let's give it a taste. I must say, it does smell very minty. Yeah, very nice. Let's see how it tastes there. Wow. Very dark chocolatey. It's a nice dark mint chocolate. It's just a bit of a funny combination, really. Not sure if it works too well with the wafer, to be honest with you. I didn't expect to encounter this problem. The chocolate's very nice. It doesn't have that, because it's dark chocolate, it doesn't go off Nestlé's increased cocoa recipe that they have in the milk chocolate one. You don't get that sort of horrible, sickly aftertaste that you do with the rest of their Kit Kats nowadays. So that's quite nice. It's not a bitter dark chocolate though. To be honest with you, it's quite a refreshing. It's quite a dry taste. Notice here we've got like a big hole in the chocolate there. And I like things like that. Unusual. Yeah. But I don't think it works very well with the wafer, to be honest with you, this dark chocolate. Now, there's companies like Lily O'Brien who do their sort of chocolate coins with crispy bits in, and they're because those crispy bits are kind of a bit more solid crispy bits. They're made from a different substance. I'm not sure what. Not wafer anyway. That works okay, but because this one's done with wafer, the dark chocolate's a bit dry. As you can imagine, it just doesn't really work with the dark dry wafer either. Now I realise the crispy bits perhaps in Lily O'Brien's are not dry either. You know, not or dry as well. But I don't know. It seems to work with those. I think they're a bit sort of tangy and a bit sort of syrupy, sugary. Whereas this one doesn't have that. And it just doesn't really work very well, I don't think, actually. The mint and dark chocolate's nice, it's a nice combination, but I'm just not convinced it works with the wafer at all. It's not unpleasant and it's quite nice to eat. But it's not really a combination that works. Yeah, a bit disappointing actually. I mean, some people don't like dark chocolate, so if you don't like dark chocolate, it won't win you over anyway. But it definitely tastes of a nice dark chocolate taste and a nice mint taste. But I just don't think the wafer works. I don't know if that's because of the mint or the chocolate, or both. I think more the chocolate really, but I think it's just too dry all round. It just doesn't have any, the partitions between the wafer don't lift it this time. Give it an extra taste or texture. It just seems a bit. Yeah, I don't think wafer works very well in this case. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I did review another bar, a Polish bar called the Grzycki bar. And that had dark chocolate and wafer. And that seemed to work okay, but it did have a butter, like a cocoa cream in between the wafer layers, not chocolate. Of course, being cocoa cream, it meant it was very sort of, wasn't dry, it lifted it, and that worked. Whereas this one, because it's just dark chocolate, a very small amount of dark chocolate, but dark chocolate between the layers, it just doesn't work very well at all. Yeah, so very disappointing really. Doesn't work too great. It's not unpleasant, but I think, again, probably another low one really. I can't really give it 2.5, maybe, it's probably a low 3 out of 5. It's not unpleasant, but it just doesn't really work, it's just too dry. The flavours don't complement each other, or the textures and flavours. It's a nice dark chocolate and a nice mint flavouring, and no problems with that, but it just doesn't work with the wafer at all. They just don't complement very well. So I think probably 3 out of 5. Or 2.5 out of 5 to 3, yeah. Yeah, so one of those. But you do get a sort of 4 to throw to your cat, for your cat to play with, so at least there's that. Yes, so Tiddles can be happy. Okay, everyone, hope you enjoyed that review. As I say, 2.5, I think a 2.5 out of 5, I think I'm going to go for. But as I say, it's a high 1 or a low 3 out of 5, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed that review. Let me know what you think, if you disagree or if you agree. And I'll see you next time. Once again, everyone, take care. Bye for now. See ya.